tucked away down some winding one-way streets in Watertown. Today we're in the wooded enclave known as Whitney Hill Park. Despite the fact that it's very close to Watertown Square, people can come here for a very quiet and peaceful walk through the woods. However, all is not quiet here. Neighbors who live in the area believe that something supernatural is taking place in these woods, and they give reports of being followed by a shadowy figure. Sometimes they say you can also hear the voice of a woman or a child singing on the breeze. But what is responsible for these ghostly occurrences? In the history of Watertown, there have been 3 wealthy families that have owned the property that is now Whitney Hill Park. The first family was the Whitney family. They settled here in 1635 when Watertown was new, and the hill is named for them. The second family, the Whites, the name is connected to Abijah White, who was a very wealthy cattle baron. And in 1804, he owned a very large piece of land here in the middle of Watertown, which included Whitney Hill. And at the base of the hill, he built a beautiful mansion, which he called the Elms. And here is where the story takes a turn for the tragic. The Whites had only one child, a son named William, and he traveled the country speaking with Frederick Douglass, speaking out against slavery. And of course, their travels were often followed by violence, and sadly, William died mysteriously in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. His body wasn't found until much later, but it was found at the base of a cliff near the lake. They suspected foul play, but it was never proven. The last wealthy family that owned this hill was a family named the Whitings. Nathaniel Whiting was already wealthy when he moved his family here in 1845 to live in a mansion he built on the south side of the hill. He and his wife Rebecca had 4 children, and sadly their eldest son, Arthur, also fell to his death, this time from the Parker House Hotel in Boston, a 2nd-story window. So are the hauntings here related to the deaths, the early, untimely deaths of the White and Whiting sons? Or perhaps is Abijah White just walking his property looking to see who's trespassing? No one knows. But what we do know is if you come walking at Whitney Hill Park, you may have more company than you think. That is today's Ghastly Dispatch. Please follow our YouTube channel for Life and Death, or follow us on social media for updates, and we'll see you tomorrow.